Oh, welcome to the stream, everyone. Oh my god, the Dragon Tune, they're so fast. Ah, wait. I don't want to lose 50-50, so I don't know. Maybe 8 Ball will take pity on me today. We will see. Who knows? Yeah, we're gonna take it easy, I think. Yeah, for once, it's actually on my side. I was kind of surprised to read it. I was expecting to see the opposite, but it's like, yeah. Okay, there's actually, honestly, I'm surprised they're giving out so many of these things again. I'm just like, probably not. I feel like I should have done this before I started the stream, but it's kind of too late for that. So, anyways, it's fine. We can still buy it even afterwards, anyways. So much stuff to do. Oh, really? You're not going for a Slight Cone? That's okay. There's still a lot of time left, hopefully, for all the roles. I ended up exploring more a while ago because I realized there's quite a lot of regions I actually haven't done. Like this one, I just finished this like probably like 10 minutes before starting the stream. Obviously, it's not. It's gonna be super boring to do this on stream, so it's like, yeah, you might as well just do it. I was trying to get like a little bit more savings, and then there's quite a lot of areas I'm not done with yet. This one's not done for sure. Actually, most of the Evernight places are like really bad experience. Like this one's just absolutely zero. Like look at the. I didn't even bother getting the waypoints either. So yeah. Some of these are just like really bad. There's so many places I don't know, and I kind of don't want to do it on my own without a guide, anyways. So I might as well just like do it properly when I have like time to actually sit down for it. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about how long it's gonna take to build Phainon, but it should be fine, I think. I haven't done anything. I haven't done the demo. This one's so nice, though. He's so pretty. Like, look at that. I think his animated short, too, is just, like, so damn dramatic. It's just unfortunate, though, that these 4 stars are, like, really mediocre ones. Although I think these two should be useful for Phainon, Tingyun and Yukong, but March is just like, not really. It would have been better if it was like someone else, like maybe like Gallagher or something. Okay. Oh my god, let's see. Let's see how we go. Okay, that was one. That was nothing, right? I think that was just a regular one. Yeah, okay. So this is 20. This is still nothing, I think. Oh, Natasha? Okay, that's kind of random. Huh? What is that? Okay. This is 30. Got him at 950. Oh, congrats! Nice. It's always nice to get. Oh, hey, this is a new light. I've never got this light cone before. Damn. I always wanted this, back then, but then like, I didn't. Obviously, I wasn't going to like purposely roll on a light cone banner just for this, anyways. Not to mention, it's not really like very useful. I think as far as like break effect goes. I mean, most of them are like destruction characters, so I wouldn't. Well, there's. I guess there's Boot Hill, but like, maybe not really that useful either. Anyways, okay, that was 30, right? So the. No, I don't want to lose. It's gonna be so annoying. My god, it's like it's already so troublesome enough to try to farm like all the stuff on the map, and like okay, we're kind of going to like higher pity territory already. How many is that? 40 or 50? I think that was 50, right? And this should be like 60. Okay, this is still nothing though. What did I get last time? I think I don't have like much history. View details. Where's that? Records. Yeah, ended up my last one is Dr. Rachel. That felt so long ago. Damn. Okay. No, my god. Wait, okay, we got gold. Please. My god, this is so stressful. It's so expensive, waiting all the way until like 90 to lose. It's like, damn, I mean, I'm willing to spend on this game, but like, I'd rather not if I don't need to. No, not Sealy again. I already got her at E2. Okay, that kind of freaked me out for a bit. Oh, Yukong. No! Holy shit! Oh my god, what is this? No! What? You know, the destruction symbol was such a scam. It's like you're telling me it was like literally the wrong one that came out. Oh my god, what is this? This game is like so, so mean to me. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna be fine. Damn you, Blade. I mean, it's nice that you got buffed, but like, I know it's the wrong destruction unit. You know, for that split second, and I was like, oh my god, it's not a hunt unit, which means it's not Steely, right? And like, oh shit, destruction, and then it's the wrong destruction. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't even know anymore. This game, I swear. No, it, is this like the Blade banner? Like, wasn't he going to be on a banner or something at one point? It's like, okay, well, we're kind of like we did 70 rolls on that. This is our counter here, like the fate gift here. Damn it, I knew 8 ball was such a bitch. It's like it keeps doing the absolute opposite. It's like when it tells me I'm going to lose, I'm gonna the Rekka light cone. Oh, this is so pretty. I can't believe I also got it. Yeah, I don't know. It's like when 8 ball says I'm gonna lose, I lose. When 8 ball says I'm gonna win, I lose anyways. So it's like at this point, why do I still keep that guy around me? Am I just like torturing myself at this point? Okay. Okay, we don't really have a choice. You gotta go all the way. Uh-huh. Kind of lose a lot of the anticipation already though, because like you know you're guaranteed anyways. It would be nice if you could get like a double though. I feel like in this game, have I ever gotten a double 10 roll? I think I have, maybe once. Yeah, you and your 9 pity. Still congrats though. But all of us need a little bit more luck in our lives, I swear. Okay, okay. Yeah, oh, I forgot to say. Yeah, welcome to the stream, Hookbine. Okay, wait, was that gold? I kinda forgot to look at the ticket. No, I don't think that was gold though. Okay. Yeah, we're really going to like, look at that. We've already done 130 rolls just for this. 140. Phainon's really making me go all the way to hard pity at this point. Oh, there we go. Oh, please. What are the chances it's like a double? Although I just remembered like when was that Adventuring's BA or like Dr. Ratio's BA was trying to get like more Eidolons for them, and then ends up they only got a double 5-star, and like literally when they were going for E6 already, so it was like the absolute worst time to get it. It kind of just wasted the last one. Team is Triby, Bronya, Adventuring, fine. Oh, I think that's a okay team. Probably. Yeah. It's either just Triby or like RMC anyways. Sunday, yeah. Although some people I think have been using like Sunday and Bronya together, which seems kind of like difficult. Ooh, hooray, Phainon! You arrived after giving me the wrong destruction units. Ugh. And your supports, well, and not as if I'm actually gonna use them anyways. Yeah, oh no, Bronya E4. I'm just lucky I still haven't. 50 more. Oh, so wait, so I spent 150 just to get Phainon. My god, you made my life so hassle. Look at that, see? See? Sealy at E2. Obviously I did not want at E2, but like, yeah, Bronya's just E1 though. At least Bronya E4 should be really good. Okay, now to the light code tab. I'm worried now. The free Fate LC's uses for me? But you're getting Archer for free though, isn't that okay? I don't remember if you have Sparkle though or not. But it should be fine. I think it's like a decent enough, like a generic hunt light cone. Okay, maybe okay, joke, never mind. This is kind of like incredibly niche, so yeah. Skill point limit. Does Archer increase the skill point limit when he's on the team, or is it just like a sparkle thing? Cause like if you don't have sparkle, this might be really difficult to actually do. Anyways, I've done 150 rolls. But man, though, apparently one thing I didn't know about Zenless is they actually have like a pity counter on one of the sides here, I think, on the lower left side. So Archer does too. Oh, yeah, welcome to the stream, Anime God Chronos. We finally got Phainon after spending 150 rolls on the dude. He gave me the wrong destruction unit at the beginning. It was so mad. It's like it was such a scam, I swear. Like, I was already happy that it wasn't a hunt symbol because last time I got Sealy twice. And then this time it's like destruction, and for that split second, he's like, oh my god, I won! And then you didn't win after all. It's like, yeah, oh yeah, okay, so you were there too. Oh my god. You guys always have to witness me failing at so many things. Like, I think this makes it how many times? But 8 Ball's just really, like, so mean to me. Every single time it's always the 8 Ball. When it says I'm going to win, I lose. When it says I'm gonna lose, I lose anyways. Okay. Are we? I feel like we're gonna go beyond 200 at this point. I mean, this is literally our pity counter right here. Oh my god, we're going to Oneric shards already. Damn it. Okay. Okay, time to get the light cone. Wait, I can't get it yet? Oh, yeah, okay, we still have to wait 7 days? Why? What's the difference? You might as well just get it now. At least I can build it already. Look at that. All 0. Yeah, Saber. I'm going to get Saber too anyways. So, like, obviously I'm gonna top up with all these special package thingies. they're putting out so many of these again. I thought that was like an anniversary thing, so I'm kind of surprised they ended up giving more. This one's okay though. It's not a bad deal. It's very cheap. This one's okay. I think probably cheaper than it normally would be, I guess. I don't know. I'm just like, we're really just running out already. Oh my god, please don't let me lose. It's gonna be so embarrassing to have to top up on stream again. I've done that way too many times already. Okay. I think I can do probably like 30-ish. Oh! Okay, we got the gold! We got the gold! Let's see what we get. The first light cones always like stress me out. Okay, a random circle? Uh-huh. Please, 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 please. Yes! Oh my god! Oh, thank god for that! No, I'm fine. I won this time. I won this time. Oh my god, that was so stressful. They keep doing this to me. I know. We spent over 200 rolls. I think how many was that? Probably like 220 or 230 rolls, I think, just for all of that. And then now I have to think about saving for Saber again. Oh, at least Archer and his light cone are good, so I'm safe on that front. But hooray! Finally have... My god, my day, you did nothing. You did nothing. I thought you were gonna help bring him back home, but you didn't. I'm so mad now. Okay, let's see. Alright. Forgot what these are about. This is fine. I haven't adjusted Jingleo though, so I don't know. This is the buff state? Yeah, it should be fine, I think. I don't really know what the changes are too much. I kind of wasn't really paying too much attention. There we go. Okay. Woohoo! Phainon! I realized one thing though. Someone actually took off their coats And then they lost so much aura points because they suddenly looked like really skinny. All right, this Eidolon, I forgot. This is kind of like not so good though. Yeah. Deal additional increased damage to one designated enemy with increased amount of 150% of tally HP loss. This one is so garbage though. Like crit rate by 15%. At what point does any character need this kind of buff at this, like that? It's like imagine going to E2 just for this. That's so garbage. At the most, probably just E1 would be fine, but like E2 is just nope. Uh I don't know. This one, not really. This one's probably the most useful one, but even then it's like not that big a deal, so I don't really know. Okay, wait, back to Phainon. I hope we have enough resources to actually finish building him. Because I realized when I was in Genshin, I was so stressed because I ran out of money. Like, yeah, honestly, if they did it correctly, you would have switched the positions of like E2 and E1, because like that makes more sense, like value-wise, but I'm kind of happy that the more useful thing is in the front. Because like 15% crit rate is it's just not it. Oh well. It's fine, they buffed him so I can just like lose to him anytime. Unfortunately, you can't like narrow down the pool of your 5-star characters. You still have to go for like 7 of them, but yeah, I know, right? The icon just straight up bamboozled me. What? Like how rare it is for me to feel like that, but then it's like it had to be like the exact same one. And Phainon keeps talking. I don't even understand. I think that's always the difficulty when like you're playing in a different dub, because like you have no idea what these guys are saying during their idle animations. Okay, Vesper. Yeah, I'm kind of like, wait, let's just salvage them first or something, because like this is gonna take way too long if I leave it. Yeah, it's just the 4 stars, 3 stars. Anyway, oh yeah, actually, hmm. Oh, okay. I didn't realize I had a bunch of these that were actually like, okay, okay, that's good. I still don't know who used basic attack in the ult stage. Is there anyone who does that? I'll have to think about that too. Okay, wait, salvage. We came here to salvage, we ended up getting distracted again by other things. Remembrance though, just to be safe, I'm going to like not include the remembrance ones because we have like so few remembrance options anyways. So I might as well keep them for now. Everything else I think should be good. Okay. Where is Phainon? Phainon. I always use counter instead of basic attack. Yeah, well that's like Yun Li and Clara, right? Actually, I don't think I've ever used Clara in battle, actually. I got her and then I built her. But then I didn't actually... Oh no, I forgot to save it! Damn it. Oh no. I forgot to save the light cones, the 3-star ones that I didn't salvage on purpose because I was trying to save them. Oh, but then again, already have 2 of them. Joke, never mind. I'm fine. I'm fine. I thought like I thought I didn't save any, but it turns out I did, so I'm good on that front. Okay. You have to do the Euphoria story today, at least. Okay, this is gonna take a while, but I kind of want to use him already in the story rather than just like leaving it till the end. So I might as well like do this now, even though it's so time consuming, but we should be fine. I kind of wish you could like skip stages though, because it's like incredibly repetitive to have to do this again and again and again. Okay, last one, and then still have relics? I know I saved relics. Okay, yeah, I think I put them on Shay. So I'll just steal all of that. What is this one? Crit damage? I don't know if that's the correct one to use. Speed? Oh, was it supposed to be speed or attack? Damn it, I think I messed up on that front. Um, hmm. What did I give Shay? Wait, what did I give her? Wait, I didn't give. No, there's no way I didn't prepare anything for him. Really? Wait, I've been farming for this dude for weeks already. There's no way I didn't have anything. Okay. What is this guy? Physical? Okay, I have nothing on this front. See, I have no other options. Well, I'll figure that out later. It's probably fine for now. You can set attack shoes if Sunday or Bronya is in the team. I think I heard somewhere though that you have to speed tune them correctly. So that Sunday has to be 136 and then wait, I took a screenshot of it though. Let me check. Phainon has oh no, Phainon has to be 136, Sunday's 135, Bronya's 134. Okay, that seems kind of difficult to do. I don't really know if I want to go through like that much effort. So I will figure it out like eventually. But okay. Wait, which one's that? Skill, talent, basic attack. Ultimate's the last? Really? I kind of expected ultimate to be. Oh, well, actually, you basically have to do everything. Damn it, this guy's so expensive. Like, you know, like how a lot of characters, you can kind of just, like, not bother with, like, one or two of their things, because it's like, maybe it's like, maybe if I like you, but, like, not really. But then this guy's just like, oh, I want everything. He doesn't even have a memo sprite. I'm thankful, though, you can kind of just skip through this. Wait. Uh-huh. My talent, skill, talent, basic attack. Okay, this is gonna take a while. This is always like the slow portion of like every rolling stream, but like, it's okay. Kind of already know his name though. At least they didn't call him Kevin. I think they just called him Kaslana, which is fine. It makes sense, but like still, I think like some of the vibes are like lost or something. I don't know. Crit damage. I'm starting to wonder now if my crit stats are done correctly. But you know, I'm so thankful that they actually give like useful traces now. Because I remember in the early days they give you so many useless ones. Like, okay, this one. Yeah, so many unrelated ones for no reason. It's like they're just gonna suddenly give you defense or HP for like a DPS, which is like, yeah, you can kind of use them, but like honestly, not really. So it's such a waste to like just have them hanging around for no reason. Which like stats could have gone into something more useful. Okay, this is gonna take a while. Come on. Never put on my support because I just got it? Hmm? Yeah, I usually only like max out some of my other characters, but like when I have like a long period of time where like I'm not really farming for anyone or just like a bunch of rerun banners that are kind of useless, that's the time I start filling out traces because I feel like they're the easiest ones to do. But like generally it gets like incredibly boring as well. Uh-huh. Wait. You basically have to go all out for this guy. I think I finished though, so you know, I might as well. Let's see if we have enough materials to like level up everything. Although the unfortunate thing is like Saber also uses like the same materials. I'm basically gonna have to restart farming for her. Because you can't like do both at the same time and like what does this guy need? Wait, I forgot what he was supposed to be relying on. Okay, you know what? Never mind. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, wait. Change the build target to Saber. Yeah, look at that. We're back to like farming all of this all over again. But still, I think I could have sworn he had like other options. It's not just this one, right? Okay, never mind. I can't find any Reaper boss on MOC. Reaper, as in like Flame Reaver? Oh, maybe. 300,000, so fast already. Okay, just kind of. This is so little though when you think about it. You're going through like 3 levels and they give you that little stuff. Even this one is kind of mediocre in comparison. Wait, we have to make a team with My Day and Phainon. Should I just get rid of this team? Oh wait, we do need a healer. Where is Phainon? Okay, there you go. Oh, let's just switch these two. There you go. Yeah. You know what? Just for fun. I feel like it's yeah, the Danheng team, we could probably just not bother with that, honestly. Wow, so many. Okay. Hey, that means you can finally start the story because we reached that point. I didn't realize that there was like still world quests I hadn't done because there were so many areas I hadn't navigated. Uh, yeah, Danheng hasn't been useful in a while though, which is kind of sad.
あと一柱エーグルのみとなった。その頃ファイノンは俺とミリオンに時空の再現を依頼し、その中でフレイムアグライアは元老院と粛清者を利用し。
No, why would you skip everything though? Although I guess it's fine. I mean, the story is kind of long. Although I think there's quite a lot of like time loops in this point, which is kind of like I don't know how if they're gonna execute it properly, but I just know a lot of people have been very sad about this whole quest.
生徒へ戻り、俺たちは金光の庭の天空の末裔ヒアンシーの力を借りて天空の都市国家へとたどり着いた。
The glorious feat of Celios, the Day Thunder Knight campaigning against Aquila, was nothing more than a blood-stained lie.
そこで妖来の騎士セネオスによるエーグル同じ自分サフェルは流害の骨上で火種を追ってきたフレイムスティーラーと長らく追走劇を繰り広げていた。俺たちエーグル討伐隊は力を合わせついに人間と神が融合した天空のタイタンを打ち倒した。しかし神婚の目から脱出する途中黎明のミハニの光が失われたのはサフェルの死によって奇術の神の力が消え、その影響で気球存亡の時もう
Oh, still so sad about My Day though.
ハートヌスホプリテス
Okay, let's go. I got excited for this.
穏やかな日々は麦の香りを運んでくる風みたいだ。
And why are we suddenly talking to guards again? Aren't we like mostly done with Danheng? We're kind of fine though, aren't we? Or is like, are there too many enemies around? Oh my god, Flame Reaper is there! Wait, that's so sudden. I didn't expect him to show up like literally immediately.
どういうことだ?
Where's Phainon? It's a long story. Yeah.
様と約束したのです。ここは私とホプリテスにお任せ。
待ってください、ニモシで。
Nemazine.
何か。
Why is he covered in like a weird barrier though? At some point earlier, they suddenly froze in place, not moving at all.
前触れのように。ああ、何が起きたのか。半身の誰かが奇跡を。ファイノンは
Yeah, I don't think Phainos gonna be fine, but like, we can't really do anything about him anyways. Yes, goes through so much stuff. Pretty much that's how his destiny goes anyways. I'm just like, it's kind of hilarious how like Nanook is just like so involved. Imagine he had to go through like so many damn cycles just to like I don't know, turn Phainon into like some new destruction emanator or whatever. That hung good on him so bad he picked a magical bird. Oh my god. Continue stream Snack was here. But yeah, we got Phainon. Yes, welcome also Darkrai, we got Phainon. This guy came home after 150 damn rolls. You know who we got in the meantime? As the character we lost to? Blade. The destruction symbol was such a lie. I thought I won and it turns out I didn't. So that was painful. At least this one won. Yeah, it took us quite a lot of rolls. I think over 200 easily because we ended up getting enough to like get Archer's light cone thing. This one we already exceeded 200 rolls. I'm mad about it. Yeah, I Blade. It was like the absolute worst feeling in the world. You think like, oh my god, for that split second, you think, oh my god, I won, and then Blade comes out. It's like, oh, the betrayal. It's like I'm just lucky that they buffed him now because otherwise I would be so pissed. I got Sunday into wait, okay, I'm kind of like 50 pulse Archer LC. No, that was like 200 plus already, just in like, well, yesterday was the first day, so like today's the second day. But yeah, I still have to wait like a week for the Archer Lycon to actually drop. Yeah, I ran out of everything. I had to start using my Eneric shards already. I got Sunny 24th, now I'm confused on who to save for. It's fine. I mean, you wanted Saber, right? Although I guess you have a lot of time to get her, but if you want like the Archer, well, I don't think you wanted to build Archer anyways, so well, it's fine. Phainon's supposed to be good. I think he should be at least kind of still useful for like maybe 3 or 4 patches before he gets power crept again. We still have Amphorius all the way until like 3.7, so ideally he should be fine until then. Especially because like I think it's a Hysolence is designed for Archer, designed for Phainon, so we still have time. Yeah, I think although the Saber and Archer banners, if I remember correctly, they should last until after 3.6, not just 3.6. Although they haven't given like a specific date, which is kind of surprising. And like normally collab banners tend to be very short, mostly because they want to like take advantage of your like FOMO just to like roll now and get them now, otherwise you'll never have a chance again. But yeah, they're giving us like what, more than 3 patches to do it? Yeah, you're gonna get Archer anyways. Saber is like, I guess like the only value is like if you want the Archer light cone, but it's not really that useful on like most people anyways. Saradra's a bigger trap than Phainon. I don't know about Saradra honestly. Yeah. I mean, she was designed as like a support for Phainon. I think, although turns out a lot of people were testing her, and then they were saying like, she's like better for Anaxa than Phainon or something because you can skill 4 times with Anaxa thanks to her. Which I don't know. I guess it's okay. Anaxa's really good though. I find him really fun to use because it's like I don't really have to think about team comps so much anymore because he just implants all the weaknesses anyways. It just kind of makes team building a little bit more flexible when you're dealing with like annoying enemies or like a variety of enemies with all different weaknesses. They last till Ayaka banner. Oh my god, I remember that time. If you ever played Genshin, and then the first time I think they ran Ayaka, it just kept going on and on and on forever. Up to some point, I think the counter glitched and he was like saying, oh, it's gonna be lasting for like 100 plus days or something. It's like, what do you mean? And people were like initially happy, but and then simultaneously, like, it's a never-ending Ayaka banner. It's like, I don't want this. Oh. Anaxar, Castoris, LC. Yeah, I think, although between the two, I think probably Castoris LC tends to be more useful. I mean, she's a DPS. For a lot of like sub DPSs or like sustain units, they can kind of survive using just their like regular or like not so normal LCs. Like alternative LCs. Is not familiar with another game and skipped him. I just went for all the guys, so that's why I have him. But he's just fun. He's hilarious because he's like such a weirdo, and the way he laughs is just like the best. No, Anaxa does work better with Seridra than Phainon, but she also doesn't work that well with Anaxa. It's just a hype. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Actually, if she really doesn't work well with them, that means I don't really have a reason to get her anyways, which means I don't have the reason to spend more money. So I think that would be like good for me overall. 240 days? Damn, that was long. Oh my god, screw! Sorry for the volume. Wait, okay, I feel like I'm getting surprised way too much now. But like, damn, Skrilla, what are you doing here, dude? That's like, I knew he was like involved with Herda, but I still didn't expect it to actually show up here. This is like so wild. Seridra buff only lasts 1 turn, so Anax can only use Seridra for the extra turn. Wait, 1 turn only? That seems kind of useless. Like, one turn buffs are like difficult to manage, honestly. You have to get the timing correctly, otherwise you're gonna fuck up your whole rotation. Casters somehow do very well with Ronmei, and Tribi, if enemy has quantum weakness, it breaks so fast. Oh yeah, for sure. I think the dragon deals like so many instances of damage.
落ち着け。彼は敵ではない。
ご無沙汰しております。
Yeah, this dude is fine. He's just been like, I don't know, an NPC for like the longest time. Don't worry, you can resist a Mecha Giga Chachars. Yeah. Oh my god. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, in reality, it's not as if I like Skrullum that much anyways, but still, it's kind of like we've known him for so long. It feels so nostalgic actually seeing him here. Yeah. It's kind of like a weird timing though. Never thought the Express crew would bring a genius for backup. I would prefer Dr. Ratio, honestly. We can't really choose who we get.
Hi.
Seridra buff, 1 turn buff is literally only good for Phainon since he snapshots all buffs in his ult. She's tailor-made for Phainon and uses for everyone else. Ah, okay. Okay, that kind of makes sense then. That makes it really annoying though. I don't want that kind of character. It's like if I have to use it only for one specific scenario and like nothing else, it's like, that seems kind of like difficult. I love how they told us in 1.0 geniuses almost never communicate. Meanwhile, Screwy's literally heard a slave. Yeah, we see these guys so often. At least, like, you know, the ironic thing is like the most human genius we've encountered, like the most how do you say, like sympathetic or like the most human-like genius we've met so far is just Skrullum, because he's actually like much nicer to us, or like overall like generally a more morally good person compared to like Herta or Ranmei. I'm so salty about Ranmei just straight up ditching the cat cakes. He's like, oh, because they're kind of like failed experiments, so I don't want to deal with it. It's like, but they're so cute. I don't know, like she just made so many of them, and then they're like all over the Herta space station, and like no one's really taking care of them. So it's kind of hilarious that like Adventuring has cat cakes when you think about it, because like who are the only people who would have interactions with Adventuring and the cat cakes? It's just Dr. Ratio. So they're just proof that they became cat dads. You said this like mini Herta because her robot knees weirded my man. Never did 180 turn so fast seeing the Herta. Yeah, the Herta's pretty. She's so pretty. Her puppets are kind of hilarious though. They're so dumb sometimes when you watch like the trailers and all that. Screwy is just a psychotic breaks and decides to commit mass homicide. You know, I feel like at one point he's gonna get infected by like Rupert the Third or something. That's kind of what people are speculating is going to happen here. You know, like the inorganic equation or something. I don't know, there's like a lot of stuff in this Divergent universe or simulated universe that deals with talk like that, but basically it's like the anti-organic equation, something like that. So yeah, Ranmei's like typical isekai villain, but she rocks at Star because she's waifu. Yeah, I mean, she's pretty, at least. She's so good. You know, I'm still lucky that I ended up getting her during her first run, though. Because I was so close to not getting her. But then that time, people kept saying, like, she's like an absolute, like, meta character. Like, you need to get her. Like, literally everyone was saying that at that point. Even, like, my in real life friends who were, like, playing also said that. And I actually asked a bunch of them, like, do you think she's, like, really that valuable? And they were like, yes, she is. It's like, you know what? Fuck this. I'll get her. And I think I got her, like, probably the last 2 days before her banner ended. Yeah, it's Sandbox.
結論オンパロスのプロセスがこのまま進化
A
を
Lord Ravager will complete its evolution and metamorphosis and emerge from the surging tides. Wow.
そして私
No,
たちの
yeah, well, we already know who that is anyways, it's fine now. They kind of spoiled. I think the weird thing about Star Rail, though, is that a lot of lore drops gets, like, spoiled even before the actual patch happens because of, like, the animated shorts they keep putting out, which is, like, really good. Like, don't get me wrong, the animated short was, like, the animation itself was, like, so amazing. The song is okay, like, not really my style, but it's, like, still really good anyways. The anti-organic equation is the core of Amphoris. Yeah, because part of 3.3. Oh, although I feel like if you weren't really into reading, like, the lore of, like, the other divergent and simulated or unknowable domain stuff, like, you might not really realize the relevance of it.
その
I heard Ranmei
災いは
R1's also good.
それよりも
I'm still thinking about it. I kind of don't want to get that anyways in the shop because, like, they might release new characters in the future, so I'll just, like, wait around for it and just kind of, like, save it. She's main is Super Brick and Dot. Wait, not BIS and Super Brick, I think. Just DOT, and when High Silence comes out, she's not BIS and DOT either. I'm not entirely sure what they're gonna do in DOT though.
だからです
Well, okay, I kind of feel like I skipped a dialogue or something. Oh, damn.
雑な推論は省き二人にお願いしたいことがありまして壊滅の怒
But we're not done here. We're not gonna go anywhere.
防ぐため
But yeah, I'm not really sure what they're gonna do with DOT anyways, mostly because it's like DOT is kind of like reliant on damage over like a long period of time. So it's like I don't really know how they're gonna make that better. Like if you're gonna make it crit, doesn't that just mean that it's like you're adding more RNG into your equation? The best DOT team after High Silence is triple DOT with Black Swan. Yeah, Black Swan is like, I feel like the core when it comes to the DOT teams. I have both Kafka and Black Swan, so I'm good on that front. Is there anything else? I don't really know. Like before, I don't have Ho Ho, but like I feel like she's not that useful to me at this point in time.
ですが列車が墜落した事故を除いてもあなたたちはここに着陸できた
But yeah, in general, I think the time that DOT was like meta was like incredibly short, and I kind of like lucky I didn't really lean too much into that anyways. Wait, really? I thought it was supposed. Well, it's in like the stacks. I think people keep saying it's like Kafka's just like the trigger, but the most important one is Black Swan. I don't know. It's been ages though. I feel like it's been a year since I actually did anything with DOT. DOT is like Hyper Bloom that just don't hit hard anymore because enemy have so many millions of HP. Like honestly, yeah. Although for me, in my case, my favorite DOT unit is just Xiao Qiu. I went E2 Xiao Qiu, which I probably should not have, but it was fun. I think at least he's still like one of the best partners for Acheron. Very easy to use. Really good in pure fiction, I think. Honestly, kind of the rating for him kind of goes down occasionally, but I feel like he's still really useful.
ただそれを壊滅するには時間が
If
必要
one of the nameless is willing to stay and witness the fate of this
この世界
world,
の運命
or to push it along when necessary, it would be a great assistance. Basically saying is like, okay, you know, one of you guys should stay here basically on a suicide mission just because we want like information about what's happening. Yeah, I mean, it has to be me, but like, I kind of don't want Danhung here because Danhung has been dealing with destruction way too much already. I feel bad for him that he keeps dying, but I don't know. Kafka's the driver with her triggers. Black Swan is there mostly for debuffs. Through Tiao Tiao or Cypher Elsie and her defense shred on top of her bit of DOT, and Hyslance is a backup driver with her self triggers, kinda like how Luca works and contributes most damage in the team. Okay, I will probably have to study more of that later on when I think we get more information about her. Yeah. Still use him if only adventuring. Yeah, you should get adventuring. Still, I'm always like an adventuring bias. I love him too much. I got him all the way to like E6. And he's still like one of my most used units. I think for the entire year of like 2024, or you know, like the anniversary report thing when they actually show you like, oh, you know, which character did you use the most every single month for like a literal year. I got Aventurine. So yeah, I love him too much. I have so much merchandise of him. You know, at one point, actually, just like what, last week or recently, I received his perfume finally after more than half a year of waiting. I got the perfume, like the official adventuring perfume from Hoyo, right? And then I liked it so much, but it's like, but if I use it, like that means it's gonna run out, right? So like, it's such a waste if it runs out because it's gonna be so difficult to buy it again. Like I considered buying a backup one because I like the case, I like the box, I like the smell, but I was like, but no, it's gonna take so long to arrive. It's gonna be pretty expensive. So you know what I did? I ended up asking a friend to help me out, and he ended up contacting like a chemical company that actually offers a service of like replicating things like essential oils or perfumes or things like that, just general chemicals. You can give them a sample and then they'll like do their best to try to replicate it for you, and you can just like pay for like however much you want. Like in my case, I could probably think debating if I should get anywhere from like half a liter to a liter of the perfume, so it's kind of hilarious. And then yeah, so last week I gave them a sample for it, and then I think they said it was gonna take a month, which is a little bit long, but it's okay. I kind of just had to like speed up the process. Like fortunately, because like initially they were gonna ask me like, oh, can you provide like a 30 ml sample? It's like, no, I can't, because 30 ml is like the entire bottle of perfume already. Like that's it. So you imagine like if I give you the entire bottle and you fuck up the replication process, it's like that means I would have just wasted all of the perfume, right? So I was like really unhappy about it. So my friend ended up asking again, and they were like, if you can give us like most of like the ingredients inside, we can probably use like less samples. So it's like, okay, like I know what it's made of because I can just Google it online or something. Like they have the ingredients list, and it's like, so I ended up getting like maybe 10 to 15 ml only. It's like, thank God. I think actually probably less than 15 ml. Maybe like 10 only, because like they only got a little. When I was like looking at the bottle, they still had quite a bit left, so it's like, yeah, and they're like, okay, we'll just take 1 month to do it for you. It's like, oh, it's been a week already, so just a few more weeks to go and I will finally have more of Adventure's perfume. It smells so good. But yeah. Okay, wait, let me check. Highland's kit is out in the dev build over beta testing. People thought Hysolence was gonna be this Harmony type buffer who makes DOT's crit, but she literally just a new main DPS in the team replacing Black Swan. Oh, so she's not like a buffer. Okay. Now Black Swan is just there due to lack of any better options. I mean, yeah, in general, I think DOT is not really designed for a turn-based game to begin with, so it's kind of unfortunate that they introduced like a mechanic that some people really like, but also you can't really utilize because they're so turn-based. Like, if it was just like a DPS check, I think you could still probably do it. But if you're limited to like, oh, you need to finish in like 20 cycles for like 3 stars, obviously people are not going to want to use DOTs, right? Because it takes so long to like ramp up the damage. So something they just wanted to do the bare minute to help you? Huh? Wait. For the perfume? No, my friend was not the one who did. My friend ended up like facilitating the whole process for me. He was like, I ended up giving like the bottle to him, and he ended up doing all like the getting the samples and stuff. That was like really helpful for me. But yeah, we'll have to see. I hope the company does it well though. I'm just because I don't really have experience on like or like a track record for them. But if this turns out well, like I might end up doing something similar again in the future for like other, let's say, other perfumes or essential oils that I like. Which is nice. Yeah, the company's like, I mean, to be fair, I think because generally, you know what their usual clientele is like? They're basically like, oh, you know, I like the smell of this like specific hotel lobby. Like, do you think you could replicate it for me so I can use it in my own hotel? Like, that's the kind of clients that they deal with. So obviously, like, if you like you as a company, you have like no frame of reference. So like, so what does that even smell? Like, could you like tell me? Could you like give me a sample, kind of like that? So it's like a little bit trickier. Like in my case, because like I was able to like find most of the details online. Because like obviously like it's if since Hoyo is like selling this, like they actually have to tell you like, oh, the top notes are like this and this smell, like the mid notes are this and this smell, kind of like that. But yeah, yeah, imagine, right? They really have such strange clients. They're kind of used to it. But yeah, surprisingly though, they haven't charged. You know, like normally before you do this kind of service, like you would already charge like a small fee, say like, oh, you know, because we're going to be spending like this entire month researching this sample for you. It's like you have to pay us first. Like surprisingly, they didn't ask for payment, so I don't really know how much it's gonna cost. I just hope it's a reasonable price. I have an estimate on how much the final product will cost, so like that's fine with me. It's actually supposed to be drastically cheaper than what I actually paid for the perfume. Like if for example, let's say the perfume that I bought cost 3,000 for 30 ml. As far as I know, based on like historical data, it would cost around 3,000 to buy 1 liter of the stuff now. So it's like that would be like the best deal ever. So yeah.
美月さんはすでにオンパロスの一件に巻き込まれています。
Oh, Marches and Euphorious? Damn. Damn. I saw this video that they pull out some stuff in the back and make that smell. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I don't know what is it about chemists sometimes. They can do some weird things. But I mean it's a business for them, so long as they do it correctly, they should have a continuous stream of customers. My god, though the waiting is the hardest part, I think. Oh, here! March. I'm surprised though. I didn't see anything about March in like the entire trailer. Or maybe I just missed it. But no, I don't think I saw her.
眠ってたの頭がクラクラする
Wubbawoos?
目の前にウーボがいっぱい飛んで
Wubbawoos.
うちさっきまで
You've been frozen in ice for like how many patches now? Was that 4 patches probably?
そういえばあの子が教えてくれたっけ
Oh my god. Really? We're here? Yeah, I'm a little bit worried. I mean, you know, by this point, normally people would be like posting so many things online saying like their reactions or thoughts about 3.4, and like people haven't really been posting anything.
最近なんか
Or, I don't know.
パムを無理やり着せ替えたこととか幼児ちゃんのネック
I'm still salty about like Hoyo introducing so many new things and like not actually following through. Like, you know, like the pom pom with his outfits thing. And then how many outfits for pom pom have we gotten? One. Like literally just one since the entire time. So it's like, why? What's even the point then? Even our room, like yeah, we had an entire event to decorate it, and then after that, it's like we're not doing anything anymore. Like I don't even go to my room, like because like the most of the time you can't like do anything. You can't sit in your room. You can't like sleep in your room. The most you can do is like take a bath, and you're like, okay, it's a good thing that we're kind of far view though, because I would rather not see them in the bath. I think that's kind of awkward. But still, it's like that's it. Like the most interaction you have with your room is just literally using the bathtub. So yeah.
もしかしてアハ 別
Okay.
の運命ってそんなに簡単
Also, when you click the skip button, it dumps down what's going on before it skips. Like if you click it, it won't skip. It'll just give you a prompt first telling you what's going on in the story, and you confirm to skip. So if you're confused, just click skip and then read what it. Oh, okay, that's pretty good then. So at least you can still decide before you actually want to skip. It won't just like jump straight to it. I'm curious now. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, that's good. The room, yeah, the room events, right? I mean, like, we did a whole ass event about that, and then they gave so few decorating options. I kind of like salty. Like, it's already like so much fixed assets, like you can't really customize it the way you want to. Like the layouts are fixed. I kind of thought it would be not to the same degree as like in Genshin where you could like do the whole teapot thing, but like closer to I think in Honkai Impact 3, you know, kind of like if you have like a pixel grid and then like you can put like furniture in like a specific area, kind of like that. So at least you can like mix and match whatever you want. But here it's just like no, the bed has to be here, the cabinet has to be here, the kitchen has to be here, and like that's it. And like you kind of just like, oh, you just like switch the pillows. Okay, like you switch the stuffed toy. You switch the bath bomb. It's like, okay, I mean like that's it? Like that's the most customization you're gonna give us? Really? Sunday room when? I know, right? Sunday? I don't even know what Sunday's doing. Like I kind of expected him to show up a lot in Euphorius. I kind of thought it would be like, oh, you know, like how when we joined the Astral Express, it's like, okay, you guys are like going on your first mission. Like you're the newbie. Tag along with them. Go forth, kind of like that. And then so when he got Sunday, I kind of thought it would be like the same thing, like, oh, Sunday's here, that means he's gonna join us on our first ever adventure, and then he didn't. So it's like, I don't know either. I'm just kind of expecting that he's just like sleeping in like a cardboard box, like the Trailblazer was when we first joined. I don't even know if he has a room either.
恐れない
Yeah. They're not gonna give Sunday a bed like a record player and Robin sing Mirror and that's it. Like, poor Robin and Sunday. They haven't even seen each other. Like, honestly, Robin could just visit the Astral Express, I think. I mean, because, like, Sunday's still kind of a criminal. I don't really know what deal he made with the IPC, but, like, still, he's kind of sus. So it's like, Robin, but you're free. You're an intergalactic singer, you can do what you want, like visit us, and then coincidentally just go into that side room and we're like Sunday's just like sneaking there and like eating cake or something. Bro, after they teased Sunday in the forest trailer, I know, that was the biggest betrayal. Like they put him in the trailer, and then until now we've already done. We're already in the fifth Emporius patch, and we still don't see Sunday anywhere on Euphorius. Taking guy on a trailblaze who just tried to kill us. Also, he did. No, it's fine. I mean, we beat him. The point is, we already beat him. So it's like we're good. Like we did it once, and then he kind of downgraded. So that means we can just do it again. You know, like imagine if he tries to do anything to us, and we're like just trying to like, you know, we can just smack you with the train again. It's like you want to try, kind of like that. And I'm pretty sure it's just gonna activate some trauma response into him. It's all like, yeah, you know what? I think I'm good. Kind of like that. So we're gonna be fine. Oh, it's Fusion. What the? Okay, this is kind of random. What are you guys doing here?
大木様ここで何してそれと
I did not expect her at all. Here of all places. I mean, at the conclusion of Penacony, Robin and Sunday said goodbye, and I think Sunday Trailer did a pretty good job justifying why he can't stay with Robin. Like, not stay with her. Like, I think it's not good for them to, like, be together for, like, long periods of time. But still, I don't know. I feel like they kind of rushed Sunday's story. And, because, like, they put it together with Fugue. And, like, Fugue had her tiny story, which also didn't really, like, say anything important. Kind of glossed over so many details. Like, I thought we would see all the things that, like, Fugue and Bronme went together, like as you know, like the healing process, like, but they didn't show any of that. Kind of just said like, oh, you know, Bronme helped Fugue, and like that's it. She's fine now. It's like, is that how you're supposed to do it? I really don't like it when they do like the black text, white background, or conversely, like white text on a black background kind of thing. It's like a really like a shortcut for storytelling. Zenless does this a lot actually, because when I was watching like the story for like Hugo and Lycon, that they did that so often, I was like, is this really how you're supposed to be doing it, you know?
お願いしたことがあって
uh you didn't push him into existence crisis and trauma, so it's alright. Let's have him do our chores and storylines. I feel like I can't tell. Like, does he seem the kind of guy who would? No, actually, he's OC, so he's definitely good at cleaning. I feel like he's probably suited for that. You know, like just kind of like give him a broom and a mop. It's like, okay, you're taking over Pom Pom's duties now. Because look at him. He feels so bad for the rabbit with short legs. He has to clean the entire train. It's like, you with your long ass legs, you do it. And maybe you can like carry around Pom Pom just for like the cuteness factor. But like that's it. Yeah. The problem with Sunday and Fugue is that you had to really stop and examine as there was a lot of books, random text side characters who contributed a lot to flesh them out. If you just skip speed ran, you miss so much. Yeah. This is why it's kind of frustrating. Like, I mean, I know the skip button was a good idea, honestly, especially for like people who have like secondary accounts or like are generally just here for the gameplay. But the people I don't like the most are those who would use a skip button and then also fight with you on the lore. It's like, how are you gonna fight on the lore if you literally did not read the lore, right? It's like, that doesn't make any sense. No one eats without working in Star Rail. Pump up, yeah. I mean, like you have to do something. I mean, until now you can still get rewards from every single day if you just like fulfill some tiny ass text.
今なら様々な障害をかわした
Wait, but it's like, isn't it an ad
できる
time
かも
right
しれないわ
now? Yeah, the ads are running actually, so like I can't do it again. Yeah, the pillows. I think you also have to like click on the screen. Yeah, like you get the pillows and then you like click on the screen afterwards and then the pillows will show up. Or you could probably ask Dragon Junwei how they do it. Oh, you can do the head pats. Wait, actually, wait, I should try it because like I turned on some functions in VTube Studio that's supposed to work. I added like head pats and the other thing that I added. A drink. I added a drink, I think. Will it work on like adventuring? It's supposed to though. I kind of activated like the trigger thing. When I tested it out like the yesterday, it seemed to work though. I guess you guys will have to let me know if it does work or not. I made it really cheap for now, mostly because like I just want people to like play around with it. I don't really think like the channel points like do much anyways.
記憶を見つけることができる
Oh there, the head pats came. Wow, that's so delayed. Like so delayed for but it's okay though. It's cute. I kind of wanted to try if I could fix it so that it would like work on my other model, but it seemed kind of tricky to do, so maybe I'll like fix it next time. The most I can do it now is like for it to pat adventuring, so yeah.
やっぱりうちの
Ice Princess Fairy Tale.
みたいなおとぎ話じゃ じゃないんだねでも二人とも本当にうちの夢の登場人物じゃないの
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
もしこれが夢じゃないんだったら
Yeah, ads are a tricky thing, honestly. I kind of just made it like every 3 minutes for every hour, just so it wouldn't be like too disruptive.
焦ってたの
I mean, although I mean, alternatively, you guys can like subscribe if you want like no ads at all. I think it's fine either way. It's just like a few minutes. Surprised Italian baptism at pizza didn't reach yet. Yeah, the timing is always like really late. I think when it shows up. on screen versus like the actual chat. So
そうだ
yeah.
君の記憶はガーデン・オブ・リコレクションの存亡にか
I don't know what is it about my bitrate that just went kind of like down again. Because like you know when I got a new cable, like I got a new internet cable, and like for the first day or two, it was like really good. Like my bitrate went up all the way to like close to 3,000 again. And I was like, oh my god, it's green for like the first time in like how many months it's green. And then like now it's back to going down to like 1,500. It was like
絡み合っていて
I don't even know. I can't. The internet in this country is so bad. I'm like so mad. I can't really do anything about it. It's like it just keeps like going up and down, up and down. It's like if not for me turning on like dynamic bitrate, I think my stream would have just died like 2 hours ago or something. Mm.
だから進
Oh my god, they turned around simultaneously.
む扉をくぐるべきなの
Do I use a lot of internet? For streaming, you need to. Like,
この門をくぐり
it's kind of weird though because like if I'm playing games, I don't like feel lag. I mean, I think the ping is pretty good here. It's just like what 80? I think relatively just considered decent ping, but like when it comes to streaming, it drastically needs a lot. You imagine in the early days, okay, for reference though, at the start of this year, let's say prior to oh my god, those guys are coming. This is so awkward. Okay, so just to give you guys a frame of reference, earlier this year, I say like before March, I was streaming at 5,000 kbps, at 5,000 bitrate, right? And my stream quality was like mostly okay, and it wasn't really like well, I'm assuming it wasn't really like lagging or anything too much. It's like I usually just monitor it on like a second screen. It seemed fine. And then suddenly, just sometime in March, it kind of just tanked. And I was getting like 80 plus, 90 plus percent dropped frames. And I couldn't figure out why. And like, I had to change so many settings. I think at this point, I probably read over like 100 plus articles regarding like different OBS settings, different stream settings, different game settings, computer settings, all of that, just to try to like fix it, and it was incredibly stressful. So like now, you know, my bitrate now is running at 2,500. uh yeah, oh my god. It's so bad. Like my ping or my bitrate now, if I'm looking at OBS, it's always red. Like it used to be green constantly, now it's always red. It's like I went to the beach the other day and just realized I feel oh my god, no, that's so painful. You should like be careful with your sunblock.
二人ともこんなとこで何してるの
Yeah, that happens I think when you get sunburned and like your skin just can't handle it. I think you probably oh wait, okay, that kind of freaked me out. Oh, Tanong, what's happening to you? But yeah, aloe vera should help, hopefully.
開拓の旅にはやはりお前
Although in general, I would just like not stay under the sun. I'm not really a fan of the heat in general because I live in an incredibly hot country. So like I think at one point, I read an article about I think this was in the Discord. This was posted in the Discord, but basically it was saying like I think there was gonna be like a heat wave in the UK, and they say oh it's gonna be like 30 degrees for the whole week. It's like 30. Like really, that's it? Like that's kind of like normal to us. Like every single day is like 30 to 35 degrees for us. It's like what do you mean heat wave? It's like oh it's like that's just normal for like a lot of like tropical countries, you know. It's not that big a deal. Oh but yeah, honestly, sunblock. It's difficult, especially if you're like on the beach and you're swimming. You have to get like sunblock that's like more waterproof, which is like a lot of sunblocks are not waterproof, ironically. So it's more you have to get like the more specific for sports kind of ones.
そうだと思う
And then I think at minimum every like 3 to 4 hours you have to do it, and like more often if you're in the water. So from New Jersey, so the beach is my main source of entertainment. Oh, that's good though. Like I feel like I would probably enjoy the beach more if it was like near to me, but like most places are just like so far. So if I was going to like go to a beach, I think it would probably take me 2 to 3 hours to drive at minimum right now. So it's like I don't really want to go through all that effort. I'm very lazy. Like I spend most of my time at home, which is like why am I streamer? I mean, obviously, I feel like if I didn't enjoy spending time at home, I wouldn't have this kind of like hobby. But yeah,
実はガーデンの盟友が思想路を開いてくれ
a
た
mountain person at beach.
そうして
Honestly,
お前と話
same.
ができているんだ
But I just like colder places in general. So if it's a hot mountain, I'll still probably not want to go anyways.
ガーデンの盟友って
28 degree heat wave. Yeah. Setting in 35 degrees out and still afternoon reach 40. Oh my god.
あ
Oh my god. I can't believe it's like,
なの
I didn't expect that when I would be in my early adult stages, I would be going through like a literal, like, collapse of the world. Like, what is global warming? Rally Homestar is the only game I have enough time to play. Oh, but it's nice though, they still get to play. I probably spend too much time playing my games, honestly. I really shouldn't, but then other hobbies just don't interest me enough. At one point, I took crocheting, and then I realized it takes way too long just to make like a single crochet piece. Like I made a tiny duckling because I like ducks, because I like Dr. Rachel and Dr. Rachel likes ducks, so I ended up liking ducks too. And I made a tiny duckling, and then the tutorial said, okay, this duckling is just going to take you like maybe 20 minutes to do. It's like super easy. I think it took me 1.5 hours to make, and I was so mad at myself. I was like, what? Really? Like, I kind of like the feeling, yeah, I know I'm a beginner, but like, it still shouldn't have taken this long, right? Like, and then I thought about like how in the future, if I ever wanted to make like larger projects, like, does this mean I'm going to be spending like 20, 30 hours just to make like one thing? It's like, no, that seems exhausting.
くぐってくれ
What's your favorite games recently?
本当のお前を
Oh, favorite games? I've been really liking Ace Attorney. I started playing Ace Attorney Investigations. The one I don't know if you guys know, like with Miles Edgeworth, it's hilarious because like I played some of the series when when I was younger, but then for a while because a lot of it became like inaccessible to me, so I could only pirate some of the older games. But then now I ended up like getting all of them on Steam the time when they went on sale. So wait, this voice sounds familiar.
心に響くわよね
Is this Mem? This sounds kind of like Mem.
でも騙されないよ
But then this also kind of sounds like, Cyrene? Was that her name? Or was it like Alicia? No. Mem sounds like Alicia if I remember. It's like, hi, Mina. Kind of like that voice. It's like the super high-pitched cutesy girl voice. Oh my god, who are we going to encounter? Oh. Oh. Oh my god, it's her. They look so similar. Yeah, Alicia is like Honkai Impact Third, I remember. I mean, I don't actually play the game, but I do have like some idea of like some of the characters. Oh my god, she's here. But it's not she's not a March XP, right? I don't think so. I don't know, it's kind of hard sometimes to say like, oh, it's an XP of this person, like because they have the same hair and stuff. Like, I don't know, a lot of people have similar hair colors. And also because like in general, like when you're using like a specific anime style, you also kind of have like the same face syndrome.
ただ長い間運動してなかったから力が出なくて
She Marshmallow Sprite? Oh, yeah. Cyrene is an Alicia XP. Okay, at least it's confirmed. So it's not related to March, I think? Somewhere in the universe, accurate eyebrow twitches.
それよりもねえね
Oh, wait! Oh my god!
え決断する前に
Wow, she's so short!
私とおしゃべりしてみない
She's so short! I mean, I know March is wearing heels, but like still, right?
もしかして扉を
She has the same lines and is incredibly Alicia coded. I think this entire time I still kept thinking that like Mem was Alicia, just in like, I don't know, in a reduced power form or something. Kind of like when your power like gets corroded so bad, you kind of just shrink into like a smaller entity. But then like, oh, I still need to communicate or something. I still have to find a way to like help the heroes. I'm gonna do it from like this cute mascot-like body, kind of like that. This will be a romantic story like no other. Yeah, I think I heard that too. Yeah, I think wasn't that in one of like the trailers or something? I feel like I saw that and people were kind of exploding over that as well. I mean, normally these are the kinds of things I would ask my friend who also plays Honkai Impact 3rd, and then I was supposed to, and then I realized that he does not actually read any of the story. He just, does it for the gameplay and the girls. That's it. And I was like, so, like, how many chapters have you gone through? And he went through, like, all of them in such a short period of time. And then I realized it's just because he skipped everything. So, okay, never mind then. Probably not the best person to ask.
よく見ると
I explained the show in Paimon.
ちょっと似てるわ
Original ending of the Amphorius trailer. Cyrene says it, and it's also Alicia's slogan. Oh my gosh, she's so short! Wait, I could have sworn Alicia's taller, right? Doesn't Alicia have a closer body type to like March rather than this? Like, sometimes it's kind of weird because when you're looking at other characters compared to, let's say, Phainon, you think everyone's short because Phainon's tall. He's like incredibly tall. And then sometimes it's only cases like this when you're actually seeing them against like other quote unquote regular sized characters. It's like, wow, damn, you really are short.
確かにあんたも目を引くピンク髪だしね
I think you also realize that Stell is like taller than some people.
それだけじゃないわ
Yeah.
あなたも私も可愛くて
And it's so nice. I think I really like Alicia's design because she just seems like so
本当に奇遇ね
so cute. Cyrene is a child. Oh, okay, so that's why she's smaller. Oh, I didn't really expect it to have like XPs of like. Oh well, then again, I mean they do have like the
でもその通りだ
what's
よ
his name? Yanqing XP? Like the original Yanqing in Honkai Impact 3 is like this old dude, right? And then like in this game he's like a kid. I guess it's not the first time they've done it.
って呼んでたけどうちのこと知ってるのううん私たちは初めましてよ
Yeah, I just kind of peeked into your brain for a bit, so it's like that's why I know everything about you.
びっくりだけど私たちの共通点って思ってるより多いかもしれないわ私あなたの悩みがよくわかるのだからうちが悩んでること
Oh no, I forgot to change. Wait, socials? Wait, didn't I change that? I could have sworn I changed the socials thing like earlier this day. Did it not save correctly? Okay, that's kind of the wrong link. I mean, you can still use it, but like I prefer if you would like check out the straw page. Yeah, in case any of you guys want to like use that. Yeah, I think that would probably be like the better watch. Whether or not she becomes the big elf like Alicia's questionable. I don't know. I think we'll have to see.
したことがあるから
Wait, did she just repeat herself? Not their light cone though. I actually didn't pay attention if her light cone was like the adult version or like the kid version.
概念を忘れちゃうくらいでも一つだけはっきり覚えてるの
Her voice sounds a little mature for like someone her age though, but
あの扉の向こうにあなたが欲しがってるような答えは
suspicious gates.
じゃあつまりうちを扉の
Wait, so
連れてくために
weren't those people like Fushan and Danheng
彼
and
らの会話はリアルで魅力的だったでしょ
I mean who's to say Cyrene is the one manipulating us right now?
を除いて
I'm sure when she releases, we will get a lot more story in her and she'll have some transformation. Yeah, I think she should because her current outfit is like too NPC-like to be sellable. Okay, which sounds kind of rude to say, but like, yeah, it's just very plain. Right now, it's nice, but I don't think like a playable character would be using this kind of
あ
outfit.
なたは彼らの駒になって二度と自分の扉の向こうに何があるのかは知ってるのここに閉じ込められてるしあなたみたいに記憶も失ってるけど扉の向こう
That door leads to Amphorius? Oh. Oh?
もうずっと 人々が記憶の扉に入ってくのを見てることしかでき
But
ない
if she's stuck here, how would she know if people actually go there though?
私の声も聞
I like her current design. Yeah, it's nice though, but like
いつもあ
it's not on the same level as like most playable characters. I do like the colors though, and her jewelry. But I just like purple, so I'm kind of biased too. I mean, obviously, like my whole model and like a lot of my overlays are purple, so it's kind of obvious it's my favorite colors. But yeah, I hope she doesn't just become Alicia. Yeah, I think it'd be nice if they could like separate it a little bit. I mean, I just wanted to give them like proper stories. I really don't like them taking shortcuts and just like again, it's like it's the Sunday thing because like Sunday was like so highly anticipated, but it's just frustrating. A lot of his supposed character growth happens off screen. Like they kind of just tell you like, oh, Sunday became a better person, but why? Like even after like the whole
だから
loss, like the fight and like Robin's like going on to our side kind of thing, like even then, like there should still be like some doubt, some stress, some kind of like I know I lost, but it's still like so hard to just like let go of all of your beliefs, kind of like that kind of struggle. So for him to like kind of like I don't know, it was a little bit too fast. Like even with the whole 1 week thing, it was still like not really enough. I think to like yeah, it's not really enough to like expound on like everything about Sunday. We'll get a lot more Sunday in the future as arc isn't over. Yeah, but you know the thing I'm worried about is just like cause he was saying like, oh, you know, once he's finished with his like objective with us in the Astral Express, he's going to leave. I think they did mention that he's not like a permanent member of the Astral Express. He's just like temporarily there because he has like something he wants to do, but like after that he's going to like go off on his own. So it's like they better resolve all of it before he actually leaves, you know?
元の世界に戻る方法
Because like currently we've only had characters who are like actually staying the entire time. Like obviously like Welt and Himiko are not going to leave the Express. Like Dano's not going to leave the Express because he doesn't have anywhere to go back to anymore. And then us, like we're here for the long haul, obviously. But yeah, he's like Black Swan. Like Black Swan's just here, like kind of because she needs something to, you know, something
一歩ずつ
from us. Like she needs help from us. But like afterwards, I don't think she's gonna stay the entire time. I don't think she plans on being part of the Astral Express. So
信用してはい
what? What's this? Some random NPC again?
扉を
Oh, so a lot more random
あなたた
NPCs.
ちは皆
Yeah, I'm still kind of pissed though. What do you think about it? It's like Black Swan is not even a regular member of our Astral Express, and yet she told us, okay, you know, I kind of need your help. Like, can you go here? Do you want to explore this place? It sounds fun. And then she brought us to a forest, and now we're in like hell. We're just like, Emilia, what did you do to us? Like, did you hate us that much that you actually brought us here of all places just to torture us? Can you think about it? Like, the Trailblazer and Danheng have been in Euphorias for a year. Like, bro, March has been encased in ice for a literal year. So, like, damn.
なのか
Yeah, she's still March. Like, Black Swan still has to go back to the garden. So, like, I don't know. She's not gonna be with us forever. But kind of like, still, man, it's like we let you pick where our next destination was, and you bring us here to Euphorius. Like, wow, you are so good. I was like, I thought we were gonna get some kind of vacation or some fun, interesting place. Ends up, we're just watching everyone die in front of us. I think it wasn't one of the other options to use like a washtopia or something. I feel like that would have been a lot less stressful for us.
帰りは時間がかかる
I think he'll become a true Harmony Emanator. Talking to him directly in his trailer was very sus, and him retaining the little minions of the Divine Core is sus. Yeah, they're so cute though. It's kind of funny how like they're supposed to be like divine entities or something like that, and then ends up all they're doing is just like helping Sunday put on his clothes every morning. Yeah. Wait, Black Swan isn't really a part of the guard. Wait, isn't she? I thought she was from like the Garden of Recollection, right? Isn't that because she's a memo keeper? I don't really know how their team works. It's kind of like a solo agent. Oh, okay. So she's She breaks literally every single rule the garden has. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I feel like she probably has that kind of like rebellious streak in here, anyways. Yeah, she's a memo keeper, right? But like, aren't all memo keepers part of the Garden of Recollection? I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of lore that I'm kind of like still a little bit confused on sometimes if they don't like explicitly tell you up
あり
front.
がとうキレねうち決めたよ
Oh, wait, I feel like her Jap- wait, that sounded weird. What did she call her? So they didn't say the word siren, they said
ありがとうキレね
Kirene. Oh my god. Is that how you're supposed to pronounce her name? Kirene? But like that's Japanese, so I can't tell if it's like exclusively Japanese or if that's how they say it in English too. Okay, that sounds really weird now. I don't know. I think the problem sometimes when you're listening to games in like a different dub is like you can never figure out how to pronounce people's names correctly until you listen to it again. I mean, to be fair, the English dub isn't always accurate either, but like at least, right? It should give you like some kind of reference. She's a more like independent agent who works as a freelancer. So basically, she reports to Fuli directly. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. It's different in English. Okay, so it's probably Cyrene, right? I think that's the normal way to say it.
パラスに行く
Oh?
どうして
Yeah, I mean, I'm confused. I thought Cyrene was just convincing her not to go there.
安心して別にキレネを疑ってるわけじゃないんだただうちにとって
Internal subs told me she's so beautiful.
場所は
She is at least. She's from the faction of the Garden of Recollection, but simply because she's a memo keeper. Memo keepers are supposed to be observers, and she just isn't that. Yeah, she's getting involved way too often. Honestly, I was kind of surprised that she worked with adventuring in the first place, because I didn't expect that she would be like willing to like help the IPC of all things. But I don't know. I never really understood what like adventuring gave her in exchange for her help, though, or maybe just kind of skipped through that part. Simple example of being a black swan in the Garden of Recollection is that the number one rule of memo keepers is to never alter people's memories, and she does it multiple times in Penacony. Oh my god. Yeah. She's basically like a Galaxy Ranger, how they act independent, but she's a memo keeper. Yeah, the Galaxy Rangers are like wild. She should be friends with Boot Hill. I think they'd probably get along well. Except she'd probably piss him off too much, and he'd probably pull a gun on her a bunch of times, and then be unsuccessful in hitting her because she kind of just like phase through things. Most Snatcher steal memories, Black Swan doesn't. Yeah,
仲間たちの隣だから
it's my friends. It's the power of friendship.
私が先にオンパロスに向かったのぱっと見頼もしく見えるかもだけど二人とも
They're absolute disasters waiting to happen. No. Okay, maybe yeah. I mean, Danhang, not really. Honestly, he only kind of becomes a disaster when like when you guys are around, or when Blade is around. I mean, if he's by himself, he's probably fine. Yeah,
扉の向こう
yeah.
オンパロスなら
I think,
追いかけない理由なんてない
but still,
それにうち
But that Boot Hill hates a lot of people without actually knowing them, though. Kind of like, like when he also hates Adventuring because Adventuring's from the IPC, but I feel like once he finds out Adventuring's like real backstory, he's probably gonna like him a lot. I don't know. It would be fun to see more interactions between characters because we don't really have that much of like a frame of reference. One thing that Genshin does really well is their characterization, to the point that if you were gonna put such a random cast of characters together from like all different nations, you could have an idea of like how they would react to each other. Like you can pretty much guess like very well like how if this one was going to talk to this person, like how their conversation would go, because they have so many like inter-nation events that it becomes like common already. But in like Star Rail, they don't really have things like that. Like I think the most varied one we'd had before was probably like what, the ghost hunting event, and I think that was fun. I think that was a more lighthearted way of like exploring the different characters' personalities and stuff. But they don't really do much events like that, so I'm kind of like annoyed with it. Like, please don't waste the characters. Like, the most important thing in a game like this that's like very lore heavy, that you're doing a gacha game, it's like the characters. You know, like, you have to make people want them, not just on like a player person. I mean, on a like playable character perspective, but like as a person in a sense. Because like I went for adventuring E6 just because I liked adventuring as a person. Like I could tell like his E6 is good, but I mean if you were going to E6 a character, you should probably do a DPS, right? Not really a support unit. But yeah, kind of like that. So I don't know. A lot of the characters, yeah. A lot of the characters we see in Penacony are unfinished. I know. That's why I'm really happy that we're going back, even if it's just to do like the Fate story, because I like Penacony too much. Like I just like adventuring and Dr. Ratio, and like there was so much stuff they could have explored. And they kind of just like left it there. Boot Hill mainly hates that one specific. Yeah, Oswaldo Snyder. He's an asshole. For reference, Adventuring also hates Oswaldo Snyder, so that's why I think that they would eventually work well together because they also hate the same people. And like Adventuring is working for the IPC mostly because he's like he needs to, like not really because he wants to. I think people always forget it's like he's here for like survival. He needs power and influence and resources to like achieve his goals because like he went through so much like pain in his past. And like imagine the first thing he did as soon as he got his coroner stone was like basically to ask Jade. It's like, oh, like are like finally I have this power. Like, can I help these people on this planet before that And then she basically said, oh, you can't help them because they're gone. It's like so obviously he's not happy about it, but like it's okay. So how about this other people from this other planet who also help me out? Like they're also gone. So like how like his first instinct is really to like help people out. It's like to give support to those who helped him before. So it's like, yeah. I think people misunderstand him a lot. It's like I don't really think he's like materialistic. I think a lot of it's just like a front because like he has to act that way. Um, being in the IPC and all that. But I feel like if he's one of those people who would probably try to bring down the organization from like within, especially if he has a chance to like murder Oswaldo Snyder. I think he would definitely take it because like Oswaldo's the reason why like his entire clan is dead anyway. So yeah. Wait, okay, wait, let me factor. Mm, I remember Adventure. Yeah, I know that Adventure's gonna be in the Holy Grail War. I'm so excited. Like when I saw him in like in Saber's splash art, I was like, holy shit, that's him. I recognize his ass like with the hat and all. It's so funny. I was like screaming the entire time. How many characters we have in Elation? Honestly, not. How many are there? I'll have to check. Not that many, I think. Sparkle, Sampo, kind of like that. Yeah, Sampo also. Giovanni, yeah, Giovanni for sure. He's an interesting NPC at least. We've seen him so many times now, actually, all the way since Belobos. It's kind of amazing that like they've kept him around this long, even though his game is like like not super good. Honestly, it was fun the first time around, but then when they did the second time and it kind of just like repeated itself, was like maybe I don't like this game mode after all. Oh right, the codes. Yeah, the codes. I forgot that. This next part is important for Elation. Unless we already wait. No, I'm not sure which part. I don't think we've done anything. Actually, I haven't really done anything important in this story because I've been chatting so much, which is fine, honestly. I mean, in the end, I could probably just like watch it on YouTube, which is what happened when I was like doing the Skirk story quest because I was chatting too much with people. Like I kind of just breezed through the entire thing, and then after I finished, I thought about like, so what happened in Skirk story quest? I do not remember at all. So yeah, I just watched it on YouTube at like 1.5 speed the next day. I was like, I did not remember anything. But that's how it usually goes. I think playing story games is kind of difficult when you're streaming because like it's hard to focus on both things. Like, obviously, like for me, I'd prioritize like chatting. That's much more fun for me, anyways. It's a story I can do anytime on my own. Yeah. Nanoka.
チックな物語を描けるよ
Yeah.
う祈ってるわ
Wait, she says the line to make the romantic story thing, but they changed the English dub. Why? Why? She says the iconic line. Mhm. Uh,
どうしたの
I bet he's a sub on this channel gonna win. Hmm? Wait, who's the sub? I'm not sure. Are you allowed to mention gameplay leaks? Yeah, sure. I'm fine with it. I just don't really like story leaks in general because like I'm literally doing the story right now, so it wouldn't really make sense to like leak the story. But like gameplay is fine because like I also look at gameplay leaks all the time. I post them often in our Discord server. Maybe you'd like to join that as well. I don't know, I'm not even in Forest. I don't know a thing. I didn't lurk for spoilers, but today are chatting after long. Yeah. We're not really going through the story at this point, honestly.
考え事
We're kind of just like sad, and Mem is sad, and the Trailblazer is sad, and we're just like staring off in the beautiful sky.
創世の
Elation is next play of. Oh, really? You're gonna add Elation? Okay, wait, actually, that seems kind of difficult though, because we're already like, we don't even have enough light cones for Remembrance, so if they're gonna add another path again. It's like, what are they gonna do this time?
変わってしまっ
Because like, you know like how strange it is, because it's like if you were playing these paths in like the Divergent universe or simulated universe, like you have an idea of like how they work. It's just that like the Remembrance path in the early days was literally just about freezing stuff all the time. It's just like frozen, frozen, frozen. But then now you introduce the concept of memo sprites, and like it doesn't really feel like it fits anymore. And then like elation is like tied to the follow-up path or follow-up, which is like a mechanic that's usually used by a lot of hunt characters already. So I don't really know, like it feels kind of repetitive. It's like, you know how people say the remembrance path is kind of worthless because it's basically like, oh, like destruction, but with a memo sprite, or like abundance, but with a memo sprite, or like harmony, but with a memo sprite. It's literally just that. It's just an existing path with just an additional character to help you out. Okay, I hope Dana will be okay heading back on his own. Yeah, I don't know with him. He'll probably be fine. He has plot protection on his side. And like the Chinese markets. Danheng won Best Character 2025. I'm salty because Adventuring was second place again. Like last year, the best character, or like the most popular character, was Jingyan, and Adventuring was second place. And this time, I was kind of hoping that Adventuring would be first place, but nope, it became Danheng. Danheng was first place. Adventuring second place again. Although, all things considered, like, Adventuring hasn't shown up in anything for like a year, so I'm actually still happy that people like him so much even after so long. So, you know, it's fine. Kind of like, at least it's just proof that he's like very marketable, so. He has so much merchandise, especially like matching merchandise with Dr. Ratio, and I love these guys so much. I keep buying and I'm so mad at myself. It's like, that's way too much stuff to be getting all the time, but like, I'm a sucker for matching merchandise. I just have to force myself not to because it takes way too long to arrive and it's expensive. Yeah, Jordan, Holy Grail War gonna win if you lose. I'll give you some subscription. That's what I'm betting. What? I don't think he's gonna win though. I mean, like, considering we're in the Holy Grail War also, I mean, the chances are that we're going to be the winners of the whole thing. Is it Saber also our... What do you call it? I forgot the term for it. Our servant? Yeah. If Saber's our servant, we're pretty much guaranteed to win. I also think we skipped past it, but March mentions aha for literally no reason when talking to Cyrene. Oh, actually, I feel like I missed that. Oh well. Oh well. It's kind of expected. It's kind of like the feeling that I'm actually reading this stuff, but also I'm not like absorbing anything I'm reading right now. And also started raining really, really hard. I hope you guys can't hear the rain.
みたいにホンパロスは
Okay, I think the mic shouldn't be picking up the rain most of the time unless I'm talking. Wait, Saber's Robin's servant? What? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Wait, so like who's ours then? Because like I'm assuming we're not a servant, right? Like, I don't think we are. So like, if we're a master, like who are we in charge of? Adventuring is with Archer, right? I think I saw that. Lancer's already a lost cause with Bootil. It's so funny. Yeah, it's fine. Like, good luck to him though. But I think at this point, like, Bootil's just pretty much comedic effect.
最後の火種が
Archer is adventuring, Robin is Saber, Bootil is Lancer. It feels weird. So who are the remaining characters in the Holy Grail War then? If the only three of them are like from the collab, and they're not adding other people. Although I think they did say that there might be another free character afterwards. I'm just not sure if it's. It would feel weird if the other free character was like Lancer though, because like it doesn't really make sense to have a collab if you're not actually gonna make sales out of it. Or I don't know. I mean, it's good for us if it's free, but like, still. And the trailer, Trailblazer gets command seal, so we will probably inherit a servant from Robin or Adventuring. Oh no. Can Does that mean we're going to I feel like we'll probably get Saber though, right? I mean that makes the most sense because like Saber's like the core of like the collab, so I feel like if we had to inherit someone, it would probably be her, right? I'm just thinking about like plot purposes, like I knew the whole because her the protagonist, so that's probably the route that they're getting. I would feel sad if we took Adventuring's Archer because like I want him to win, but also I don't expect him to win. It's possible we'll get Archer. Okay. I guess we'll have to see then. I don't want to see too much leaks about the Fate collab though, considering it's gonna be next week already. I'm kind of just like, just need to wait a little bit more before I can like finally enjoy the story on my own. Yeah, hear that there will be one more Fate collab, the guy with blue hair. Yeah, the guy with blue hair is Lancer. Lancer's, I think, the one that Dragon Junwei said sorry, that Darkrai said before was like, who had incredibly bad luck. Yeah, who's always like dying or losing one way or the other. So, who knows?
構わないさ。火を追う旅の残酷さの中、未来は暖かな西風が吹く理想郷で、僕たちの訪れを静かに待っこの先にある
Lancer. Poor Lancer.
僕がそれを引き裂こう。そしてその裂け目
And oh well, at the same time though, I don't really know anything about him. The most I've done is just watch like the Fate Stay Night anime from like probably 15 years ago or something. So it's been a while. And I dug out my Saber Nendoroid, a super movable Saber version. It was kind of funny because like she has like her whole ass armor and like the funny faces. Lancer will be solo DPS if he don't have AoE capabilities, which is very bad at endgame. Oh, okay, that kind of sucks. I mean, in Archer's case, they fixed that by like, oh, you use more skill points and you kind of like deal continuous attacks. So you really need to run him with someone like Sparkle, but like if Lancer doesn't have that kind of mechanic, I don't know how he's gonna survive. Also, I did not realize Lygos was like so damn thin. He's so skinny in comparison. Like, what is that? It's so awkward to look at him. Also, he's super ugly without his mask though. Like, he's okay with his mask, but once he takes it off, it's like, no, put it back, put it back. See, I've been saying Lygos is sus from like the beginning. I'm glad I was right though. This guy, it's like... Also, I just can't get over the fact that his arms are like that. 'Cause I think it's supposed to be like, I don't know, kind of like crossing his arms look, but it just looks like he's carrying his boobs or something. So it's so hilarious. I can never take him seriously after that. And also, it's just so random. He has like a hole in his chest. I kind of just want to like shove my arm in there, like pick him up or something, and throw him around. Yeah, that's Sussy Baka. Oh god, this dude. I can never take him seriously. Even though he says such serious things, but like... Skrullum says you're behind all of this. And Finus is like, who the hell is Skrullum? Because like, honestly, yeah. We're like saying a lot of things with like no context right now.
痕跡を抹消する前に、あなたはもう私の同胞とお会いしていたのですね。
I think they'll wait. Yeah, Lancer and Fate Stay Night is anti-unit, but Game Bug is capable of hitting up to 20 people. Oh wow! Oh wait! Oh, was that Gilgamesh? I can't really tell. Okay, damn it, the stream is kind of getting wonky. The rain is so hard again. I just really hope it stops raining before tomorrow because I took a sick leave today already and rather not have to do it again. I mean, I probably can't anymore. It's like when I woke up this morning, the rain was like so bad and just really didn't want to go to work anymore. It's like a lot of the roads going to my office are not very good, or like they're kind of prone to flooding, so I didn't really want to go through that hassle. And it's like, and like literally just last Tuesday, on the same road that I use, a truck flipped over and like crashed into it. So I kind of like freaked out by like, you know, the dangers of that area because it's not a blind spot per se, but it's like kind of a sharp curve that makes it difficult to like
それはどういう
go through if you're not like careful about it. So especially now, like if the weather is bad, like I really don't want to do any of those things at all. So I was like telling my boss that I wasn't going to go, and then like the thing is, cause like the time when I called him, or well, he called me first, like I was already like I literally just woke up. So you know like how when you wake up your voice can be like really groggy and stuff like that. And then so like in the middle of like telling him all of this, I was like I started coughing and he was like kind of shocked also. It's like, "Oh like are you okay? I mean, if you're actually sick, you know, you can just say that and you could just like take sick leave. You don't actually have to like force yourself." It's like so like are you going to be taking like vacation leave or sick leave? Because like if you're telling me the reason is like because you're like worried about your safety, you take vacation leave. But if you're telling me that you're sick, then you should take sick leave. It's like I actually had to think about maybe I'll just take sick leave or something like that. It was such a weird situation. Like I didn't really know what to like say to him, but it's like yeah, it's like yeah, I'll just take sick leave if that's the case. It's like never mind. He's asking like, do you need to go to the doctor? It's like not really because I already have like so much leftover medicine from last time, so I'll probably be fine. I just have to like probably take some cough drops or something later on just to be sure it doesn't like linger it onto the next day. Gable's true form is a wide net of thorns, and his NP is after puncturing the enemy's heart. The thorns spread through the body, ensuring instant death. But if he doesn't throw Gabog, it can extend and fire the thorns early into a net. We had to throw it, then he lose his casually sure kill ability. Okay, so much stuff going on. I'm really not familiar with a lot of like the Fate lore though. He's capable of hitting multiple people, depends how they adapt his kit. Yeah, releasing 2 hunt characters and 1 collab is an odd choice. I would not be happy with that either, honestly. I'm just, but you know, at this point, my main concern is just like the elements themselves, because like it's just really annoying that they made Cyrene a wind character when they were going to be giving Saber as a wind character also. Like, isn't that kind of repetitive? And like Hycelin's, I'm not sure what Hycelin's element is, but like I kind of expected Cyrene to be like ice. Sorry, what's her name? Ceridra. Sorry, I've been thinking about Ceridra this whole. Yeah, like Ceridra. Like Ceridra is wind, but I kind of expected her to be ice because she has like the whole aesthetic, and but they keep doing that. They keep giving a characters a certain aesthetic and then going completely against it. Like you know, like how Phainon would look amazing as like imaginary unit, but he's not. He's a physical unit, and like how My Day looks amazing as a fire unit, but he's an imaginary unit. So like, why do they keep doing that? Only if they could buy Gilgamesh IP. Gilgamesh. Isn't like Gilgamesh basically like he looks very similar to My Day, right? Oh, not exactly, but kind of has similar-ish vibes at some point. Hycelin's is physical. Yeah, okay. So that also does not match. Because Hycelin's looks like water, but we don't have a water element, so it feels weird to give her like physical. But also I didn't want her to be a quantum character, so I guess it's better physical than quantum, because like we have way too many quantum girlies. I mean even Archer's gonna be quantum as well, which I did not expect. I don't know what I thought, but I just wasn't expecting Archer to be quantum of all things. That feels like a weird choice. There's so much meme about it. Yeah, I think I remember those days.
己の資質を証明する必要。しかしケファレの半身が試練を乗り越えられる可能性は
For the world-bearing trial is the divine duty itself, bringing forth the era nova and bearing its weight is an endless ordeal, ceasing only upon collapse.
そう
We have this pose though.
すぐに終わるものではなく長い苦慮なのです。他の半身たちがこの世で歩む
Okay, so basically everyone gets to do the trial just once and they're good, and like Kefal is like, oh, you have to keep doing it again and again and again. Personally, I really like how they don't just do red clothes equals fire. It was okay at the beginning, but then it kind of just like it keeps it doesn't feel like unique anymore. It just feels like it's just like subverting expectations for like the sake of it. Especially like the aesthetics, I think. You know, like how, like for example, like what's her name again? Damn it, I'm already starting to forget everyone's names. Aglaya! Yeah, like Aglaya was, I think, one of one of the examples of that. Cause like she's so pretty and like it's just really stunning, like how all her threads and like everything about her is like golden. So I kind of expected her to be like also like an imaginary character, but then she became lightning, which I think the problem is that it's because she's like close to Akron, so it felt like there was an overlap. It's like because Akron's already lightning and then Aglaya's lightning, so you wouldn't really feel like it would be necessary to like get Aglaya anymore because she's like fulfilling a very similar-ish role.
すでにあなたの
Yeah. If Nefa is a robot that does she not have a vision, she just use other power source. Maybe she also don't need energy recharge. Oh my god, there's so many weird mechanics nowadays. It'd be kind of difficult if they just keep getting rid of energy recharge, because if you think about it, like you have energy recharge built into your like artifacts. So if you just get rid of it, that means you even have like less chances for like useful stats that you could use.
その日を守り後世へとつなげ救世主よこれ以上試す必要はないただ
Element weakness is almost irrelevant. Yeah, I think at this point it's kind of okay. It's more manageable now than it was in the early days. In the early days though, it's like if you really didn't have the element, you would like you have to waste so much effort trying to brute force your way through things. But then now you have characters that like make it a lot easier, like Anaxa or like Silver Wolf or something like that.
聞きましょう一つ目はアナイクス先生が提唱した新たな世界が必ず訪れると約束してほしい世界が僕の仲間たち 理想のため犠牲になった半身たちも
They shall transcend the cycle to become new titans.
もちろんです私が必ず
Why do I feel like Phainon is making like a huge mistake right here?
彼がオンパロスの規則に縛られることなく無事に家へ帰れるように残念ですがそれはお約束できませんこの世界に関わりすぎました
Oh, no need to worry. I have a plan. Trust me. Initiate the Era Nova. I feel like this is not gonna work out well, though.
どうやら私の見識が浅かったようですねえこの世界のためにしてくれた全てのことに感謝しているよ
Though the next world may not remember, I shall never forget.
神霊の慣習の名において私は見ました前へ進むのです英雄たち
It feels so weird to. I'm fine. I'll just play as Mindy because it feels so awkward to be like approaching Phainon as Phainon. But yeah, you know, some people said that basically considering the shape and like proportions of their models, like Phainon and Mindy are probably like what 6 feet tall compared to like the standard character. It's like so much shorter. Oh, look at that! Like half a head. Sus. Yeah, we're way too early in the story. feel like we're probably in like maybe the first 20 minutes or something, and we spent like the past hour on this.
もちろん
Wait, okay, I kind of see, I kind of skipped that accidentally. What was that? Lycurgus? Oh, so is that the reason why he shortened his name to Lygus? Because it sounds so much easier to say. Once an honored elder of Okama Council, something something.
この回答だけであなたが満足するとリュクルゴスというのは何千万といる知恵の後人の一
I'm one of the erudition's many past riders. Through me, Noose keeps watch over this realm. I thought he was related to destruction, so he's one of the emanators of erudition?
たったこれだけのやりとりであなたの信頼を勝ち取る気は
Not really. I don't think we're walking the same path, but sure. It's like when it's basically to feel like, oh, when this bitch says that we're twins, but like, damn, they're
たと
ugly
え
as
生
heck.
徒の皆が私を権力者として崇めていても天地の間にいる私は
Wait,
取るに足りない
did
存
the
在で
did the stream freeze?
できることも限られています
Why is it black? Wait, I think the website kind of glitched. Let me refresh that for a bit. He's not an emanator, just a pass rider. Oh, okay. Hmm.
あなたが疑問を抱いてい
I
る
kind of thought he was like more important than
十
that
分
though.
に理解しているつもりですよ
Like the stream is okay, right? Like it went black for a bit, so I wasn't really sure. But I kind of refreshed my browser and we're like, ugh, okay. Sorry about that. Alright, and so I feel like the cup is actually coming to life though. Maybe we should have just gone into the office today after all.
まず過去については真実を述べました
He's an emanator unless he lied to her. Okay, we will find out the truth one way or the other. I have no idea about this guy. All I know is just suspicious.
オンパロスとその運命に対しても
Being gazed at by an Aeon means emanator. We are an exception. Yeah, we're like the weird outlier at this point.
私からすればこの世に存在する血肉をこのロジックに従えば答えは
That brilliant mind is my kindred, a brother. I don't think he considers you a brother, so yeah.
学者よ
The
世界
world
はあ
will
な
be
たの
moved by your sacrifice.
心を揺さぶられることでしょう
Sure.
君がいなかったら僕たちは
And it's us, it's just like getting a new path. It feels like Genshin all over again anyways. It's like you just touch the statue. Hooray, I have a new element. And like, so what's the lore relevance? Not really.
神々よご覧ください
Can't believe we're literally... It's only at this point that we're actually doing the Aeronova now.
あの輝かしい魂は闇の
After 2 hours into the stream. Oh my god.
彼は純真無垢な子供であり昨日今日そして明日の道を彼は未生のものの
First to be named among the nameless?
彼の体育は
Oh, Naxa. I miss him so much already.
彼は無限に続く闇を踏み
He's so dramatic. You know, every time Anaxa talks, it always feels like a Chunibyo is talking. I can't take him seriously.
さすらう者の牧人団結する人の子を
金を溶かす天空が彼の脊柱と剣の中でたぎり
最も華麗な記述が彼の呼吸と言葉の中で形をなす美しい
The amount of power an emanator gets is up to like the Ion Lygus might just be a wordless emanator where he got like 0 power from Noon. Okay, that would be hilarious though. Imagine if that ended up being the case. It's like I'm just here. I'm like an emanator, but not really.
そして私とあなたの最初で最後の願いを叶え私たちが愛してやまないこの世界のために これまでとは違う結末を綴りましょう。
さあ相棒、
Restore the final core flame with Phainon.
ここからは滅亡に向かうか最後の偉大な旅になるかも二つに一つだ。
I mean, he says he can tie Herta, but that might just be a lie. Honestly, maybe. Herta's pretty strong, so I think she'll be fine. It feels weird that we're having like interactive elements for something as petty as this. It kind of just like ruins the immersion, I think. Yeah, bro might be bluffing, because like he is sus, and I don't trust anything about him. Considering we see him pop off in the Fable too, I think he's a true emanator. Oh, cutscene! Nice.
Oh
my god. I feel like I just got cheated out. I just got cheated out of something. He feels like he's more suited to like the elation path though, honestly. He has that theatrical vibe about him. Story, the prime mover of life. Fable about the stars too, where he unmasks. Yeah, he looked so ugly then. Kind of like, you know, like people were kind of surprised. They're like, oh, you know, I want to see what's under his face. But then when you actually see it, it's like, no, put it back, put it back. He might be a dual emanator as well. Destruction Erudition. Oh yeah, I wonder though if that's actually possible. Do we have any like samples of like people who are like emanators from two places? Well, in our case, we definitely don't count, so... We're going all... Oh my god, Herta! I didn't realize Herta was here at the back. Okay. We see through Aha that he thought it was funny to make an emanator of preservation and emanator of elation too, and he literally blew up just to try. Oh, damn! Did he just murder someone? For real? Just for fun? Poor dude. Although think about it though, like I think adventuring is well, he's not an emanator, but he's like past rider of like preservation, right? But he was invited to like the Fool's Tavern as well, which is kind of funny. I wish they explored more in that concept though. If like adventuring never gets like to interact more with like characters other than Sparkle. Same book where we see them. Yeah, I think I do remember something a little bit about that. Although I don't remember the dying part, so that seems kind of sad. Without it, the universe would merely be a chaotic book written by chance, yet unread by anyone. I think it was preservation. It might have been another path. Nah, fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point though if he's already dead anyways. I definitely gave his power to a pre-existing emanator. Morning actors? Yeah, poor dude. Even as the embodiment of reason, one mystery remained beyond his grasp. If a certain scepter could solve the prime mover of life, it might catch the gaze of another aeon and be reborn through apotheosis. What is apotheosis? All of it was tied to Amphoris's deepest truth. You know, sometimes when they just shove in words like this and you have no idea what it even means. So you end up having to like actually either Google it or like go through the story. I think in Lygus's case, he's just an emanator of erudition who hates erudition and wants to free Iron Tomb to kill Noose. Noose picks the weirdest weirdest people. That is so strange. Like, he's not a member of the Genius Society though, right? Because like I know he also has like an emanate. Wait, not an emanator. No, I think it. I'm kind of confused, honestly. Sometimes I'm not entirely sure if like all the people gazed at by news are considered emanators or not. I don't think Screwlum is an emanator, right? He's probably just like a regular Pathstrider, maybe? Because I know at some point he also, one of his Genius Society members is Polka Kakamon, who was also the type to kill other geniuses, and like in general people. I think they said it was something like she kills off people or entities that are bringing the universe closer to finality, which is like such a wild concept that that was actually the case. So that's the reason why like she just leaves like other people alone, because most people don't have that same kind of impact to bring the world to an end. But like if you're a genius, you have that capability of like causing such immense destruction in the world, like either immense good or immense bad. So it's like I might as well just kill them off now so we don't like go to that point. Apotheosis is becoming a god. In this case, it's to create a Lord Ravager. Ooh. Not all geniuses are emanators so far. Yeah, I think 3 geniuses who are emanators. I just remember her though. I don't remember other people though.
ところで、あなたは学派戦争、知恵を名目にした。それらは
Scepters! It's so weird that it's kind of weird that they really put so much of the lore on the scepters and stuff in like the noble domain where most people wouldn't actually read it. And it turns out it's actually relevant to like the main Trailblaze mission now. Oh, Polka also. Okay. Xandar too. Okay, I don't know who Xandar is. I just know Polka because like she's been killing off other members of the Genius Society, and that was the thing I found the most interesting in the noble domain. And basically people, when Liga showed up there, people were just spamming like, Polka, please come save us from this dude. Yeah, okay. Made to emulate the Aeon's thoughts, it became part of the Aeon's cognition at birth. Scattered throughout the cosmos, these arrays are act as celestial body neurons for news.
しかし残念ながら、実は誰にも知られていないこともあるのです。忘れ去られた。
This is Rupert II.
これでようやく、仮に、
The scepter found the answer to the prime mover of life. Polka's basically the reason for his oh no. Oh no. That seems like a bad thing too. From a perishing neuron it evolved into true life, reborn through the gaze of another Aeon.
誰も知らない。セプターの話は一旦ここまでにしましょう。その答えについて、それはあなたのすぐそばにあり、今、この創世の終点。
In that brand new world beyond the end of Genesis. Wow, so dramatic. I feel like after this though, I should probably end the stream soon because it's getting pretty late. And I do still have work tomorrow, so that's how it usually is.
その願いと一緒に進みましょう。すべてを切り開く。汝は開白の黎明が訪れるまで灼熱の太陽を背負い続けるだろう。
Polka killed Rupert, who created Scepters, Intelligentsia Guild. Yeah, Dr. Aisha's faction collected and stored most of the Scepters, and the base of Amphoris is one of the lost Scepters the guild didn't get. Oh, so she kind of like... Oh. So they kind of messed up. It kind of just like expanded on its own. And like Nanook comes and it's like, okay, I'm gonna make a Lord Ravager out of this place. Man, this dude was straight up born to be like sleeping in wheat fields, like not to be like some kind of hero that goes through like 33 million cycles or something. I feel so bad for Phainon. They put him through so much trauma. what's his name? Shaoji? The dude from like the Hoyo dev team. It's like you can, when I catch you, I swear. Eh? Why are we here? Rupert did try to kill every organic life form, so Polka kind of popped off. She just didn't do any cleanup work. Okay, fair enough. It's all like I did the bulk of the work. Like you guys like do the rest already. Okay, that makes sense. Was every inorganic life form? Honestly, at this point, I'm not really sure.
相棒君だったのか
No, Rupert killed the organic ones, right? It's like the anti-organic, something like that. He just didn't like people or living things and thought like they were worse. So yeah.
変な夢を見たはずなんだけど相棒キュレネのところに行こう昨日もう一回信託カード
Yeah. Shaoji, when I catch you, Shaoji, it's like, oh, you know, forced to have a heartwarming story. It's like, you fucking liar. Like, how could you betray us like this? Every single time I see him on, like, one of those dev talks or whatever, like those live streams, I just feel like whatever comes out of your mouth is gonna be the absolute opposite of what's going to actually happen.
いかがです？あなたが見ている景色はケファレの左
It's his hometown! Oh my god, you know the Trailblazer looks so cute making this kind of expression. They're just kind of like, oh, what's that? What's that kind of face? Anti-organic equation infects every inorganic life and corrupts them to destroy everything. That's what we see in fables about the stars too, with Penacony and Belobog being destroyed. Yeah, oh my god, those it's kind of scary for Belobog, especially because they have so much like mechanical stuff on the planet that's kind of like buried in the snow. Like they haven't really gone through a lot of it, so like the amount of them would like literally just take over the whole place really easily. Possible future with the equation coming out. Yeah. Where is that heartwarming story? Yeah, it's like, where is it? It's not. I don't think I've ever felt any heartwarming story since coming to Amphorius. It's everyone just dies. It's like it's heartwarming for a bit and then just shortly after it just becomes traumatic.
棒に支えられ
The equation is basically what Iron Tomb is. If Iron Tomb is free, then the equation is spread throughout the universe and the future we saw in Fables 2 will come to pass. And news dies. Oh my god. So much drama going on. I feel like they're better off just creating like their own universe and just like living there. Like why do you gotta bother everyone else, you know?
時には自分が巨人を倒し世界を守る英雄になることを思い描いたり
I had no idea you could used to be so chuny. Yeah, Phainon is just straight up a chunibyo. He doesn't even realize that. Since he is inorganic life, divergent universe. Oh, poor Noose, just being targeted. Which is kind of, yeah, it's weird.
これは彼の最初の記憶そうですね
But then again, I mean, like robots always make sense. You kind of like the problem is always like, how do you fix like the problems of the world? And then you realize, oh, humans are the problems of the world, so we'll just get rid of all the humans. Kind of like that. I feel like there's been a lot of stories with that theme already. Like was that the Terminator?
導きながらも歴史に名を残すことのなかった無名の英雄を演じ
Simulated and Divergent universe are cooked. Oh, they definitely are. I really don't like doing those kinds of modes though. I just like do it like the bare minimum just for like the reward's sake, but like I don't know. I'm not really into that kind of repetitive gameplay.
疑問は多いでしょうがこの栄夜の帳に包まれた小さな村には
Okay, actually, like maybe, what would be a good stopping time? Maybe like 15 minutes from now, or something, like just to like, give time for like the stream to slow down a bit. News doesn't want to fix the universe; he just wants to solve it. I don't really know what his goal is. It just seems weird. Just getting a bunch of geniuses, but a lot of geniuses are like incredibly selfish people who don't really want to like help the universe anyways.
ファイロン兄ちゃん、僕にもゲームを教えてよ。
もう少し背が伸び
News really just wants to solve the ultimate equation of the universe. Okay, that makes much more sense then.
よーファイノン、どこ行くんだ？キュレネは一緒じゃないのか？
今から会いに行くところだよ。
Oh, there she is. The geniuses do their own things. Until now, I'm still forever grateful that that Ratio was not part of the genius society. I feel like that would be like an antithesis to like everything he believes in. The geniuses do their own things, they don't help people. I feel like the person would probably help the most is maybe just like screw them, but the rest of them is like kind of like hit or miss. Especially people like Ranmei, who just like kind of create stuff for fun and abandon them when she's bored.
彼女は
They solve problems, like in Herda's case, eternal youth. Does she spread eternal youth throughout the universe, tell people? No. Yeah, she definitely doesn't. It's kind of sad. Although, considering the way that Lawfu treats like immortality, I guess she's probably not right to like spread it out either, because like it would cause a lot of problems in the world. She does it because she thinks it's interesting to solve. Yeah, that's definitely how she is for sure. A lot of geniuses are always just ruled by their curiosity and like their boredom.
そんなに慌ててどうしたの？ブランコもびっくりして。あら？
Yeah, the Mara struck and eternal youth are a whole different problem. Lan just wanna kill Yaoshun the most vicious way possible. Yeah, the swarm disaster was like one of the absolute worst tragedies to ever befall the universe, and like it's such a mess. It's you. It's always been you.
何を見てるんだい？
なんでもないわ。ただ急に誰かの心を感じ。
I feel like in general, there's like a lot of people who definitely don't deserve to like have immortality.
また木の上で
It's like they're just generally not good people. So like, why would you want it to live even longer?
ちゃんときれいにしてから出かけないとダメよ。
僕はもう大人だ。君くらいなものだよ。
そうかしら。確かに背は私より高くなったけど、大人英雄の物語を空想してその当
What?
自分を重ねるなんて。
No, you don't say things like, oh, that's the kind of thing kids do, not grown-ups. No, you still need childish whimsy. Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to get through most of your adult life, you know? It's gonna be, like, incredibly sad and boring. Yeah, never let go of your passions. Once you do that, it's like the end of everything. The swarm disaster had to have Anna make a pact with Cleopatra.
あなたもそうでしょ？ でもまた彼
Was
が
that the time when, like,
ってるってことは
wasn't Anna, like, ended up being absorbed by Shipe also? Just because, like, they had some kind of, like, overlapping philosophies or something? The long-lived races on lawful originally followed the path of abundance and prayed to their gods to give them eternal youth. Yaoshu granted their wish, however, the power was too much for them to contain and corrupted them. They became immortal like Blade, and the Mara struck, but it was too much for their human minds and broke them. In her case, she didn't use Anane's power to achieve her goal and wasn't corrupted. She found her own answer. Oh, but then again, like, did she discover, like, eternal youth and immortality, like, before she became an emanator, or, like, after? I feel like, if she discovered it, like, after she became an emanator, she probably had, like, additional strength or something? Or, like, more powers compared to, like, the average person, so she probably was able to just contain it, but who knows? Yeah, it's one of those things I'll probably not find out anytime soon. I'm a Celeron Hunter, invincible galactic baseballer.
そうだ。 今日の彼は無敵
Really?
銀河打者だ。
Yeah, her is strange. She's funny though, but like still strange.
あなたと剣術修行の契約を交わした。
それはもういい。
Yeah, Chunibyo!
してくれ。
Your friend is revealing all your Chunibyo tendencies. It may have been the reason she became this an emanator no one knows. Oh, actually, to be fair, that's entirely possible. Because sometimes you just like do weird things and like people decide like, oh, you know, I like that weird thing that you did. I'm gonna make you my emanator. I don't know. We know a lot about her and don't know a lot at the same time. Yeah, for sure. Considering she's been like in the game since like the literal beginning, and she's the only character that you can guarantee to E6. Well, I mean like the mini Herta at least, because like she's never on banners if I remember correctly. Like she's not on any of like the standard or like limited banners. You kind of just have to get her as a reward. Oh, actually, I'm not sure about stand. I just know she's not part of like the limited banners, because you can kind of just like do stuff around like your bases or your house to like get eidolons for her.
聞こえて何かを呼びかけてるみたいだった。
Herda has been an emanator since she was a child. Her emanator powers definitely came before becoming eternal youth. Okay. So much stuff going on with her.
見たのかい？
I mean, she probably had a different like turning point then.
もしかしてそれで思い出したのが小さい頃よく遊んでた新宅。
子供たちと来たら王や勇者みたいないいカードを引いた時は大喜びだったけど、魔人や視点とかだとでも引き直せるってなると。
Yeah, if you just redo it when you don't like the result, what's the point of divination? Phainon, you say this right now, but you're gonna be doing the exact same thing soon enough.
子供は幸せよね。神様はエリュシオンの隅で起きたことに気づくはずないって。でも運命が変わることはない。だって誰も知らないでしょ。
Herda's emanator powers aren't combat focused like, for say, Fei Xiao. She has accelerated brain power. Well, that's just speculated.
とりあえ
I
ず
don't know if I'd be happy about that though, because it's like, it feels like if your
新宅カードを取ってこよう。
powers are like a better brain, it kind of feels like you're just cheating the role, like by being a genius, as opposed to like being a genius through your own merit. Her kit with her keys, keyblade mirrors, cheddar are her own creations.
で
I know, her ultimate animation is always so nice.
村はそんなに広くないし、子供の頃に隠した秘密、まだ元の場所にあるかしら。
きっと時間が大切に保管してくれているさ。
太陽に照らされた国葬から
Wait, this is Lygus' voice, isn't it?
掘りかけの兵士？あれ？待った。これはピュティアス先生に没収されたやつじゃ。
ファイノン、キュレネ、何をしているの？
おっと、噂をすれば。
That would make more sense considering not all aliens are destructive in nature, like the destruction or the hunt, or even most don't utilize destructive methods. Yeah, I can't really tell about the Harmony though, because like the Harmony was straight up ready to murder Adventure in like 17 hours if you didn't fix his issues. They're currently in Phainon and Alicia's hometown. Yeah, I still, until now though, I still can't pronounce the name of this place. It feels, it's a little bit too tricky for me.
ちょうど今は農繁期だし、授業がなくてもやること。
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that at all. Yeah, like no matter how many times I hear it, even on the stream. That wasn't the Harmony. Is it Enna's power or the Harmony? I can't really tell at that point, because it's like, it feels like the harmony. But I don't know.
エリュシオンの学校には
And one of those two, they're basically like overlapping with each other anyways. I just know one of them was straight up ready. Order? Huh? Is that not? Wait, so this this is talking about like the time when Sunday put like a curse on adventurers, or like if you don't fix things, if you don't discover like my sister's murder, you'll die in 17 hours. The Divine Choir was a creation of the Order? Wait, isn't Anna the Order? Yeah. But like the Order is now part of Sipe. Yeah. Something like that. Anna, right? That like that puppet master looking thing, or whatever you call her.
生徒たちのためだもの。少しくらい忙しくたって構わないわ。
Okay. I feel like I'm starting to forget so many things I read before. Even though I read all of this, like, huh. Steven the Badass ate her? Oh my god. Yeah, poor Anna. Oh well. Maybe it was better off not to have two of them at the same time.
代わりに本物の知性の庭を見てきなさいね。ところで、この国葬に宝物。
ありがとう、相棒。
私、そろそろ帰るわね。夜は授業中にこっそり彫ってた人形をここに隠してたのね。私でも知らない。
君どころか、僕自身もすっかり忘れていたよ。
Anna created the Divine Choir and the other constructs before Sipe existed. Got introduced Sipe to little Ika. They're both so colorful. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Honestly, at this point, I think this is probably a good place to stop for tonight, because it's been pretty long day already, and I do still have work tomorrow. But yeah, god, I wonder why Ika boss our team emulator of the Harmony Badasses Unite. You know the hilarious thing about Ika is that basically the whole fandom just united to call him like fat fuck. I think at one point someone even changed like the what do you call it? The Wikipedia page to reflect that as well. So yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a fandom more united until like bullying a fat unicorn. It's so funny. Okay. But yeah, okay, this should be it for today. Thank you so much, Shun, who joined today's stream. Today has been like really fun. You guys got to witness me spend like over 200 rolls just to get like Phainon his light cone though, which is kind of sad. The blade showing up out of nowhere was like the absolute betrayal of the night for sure. Fatfuck is now canon. Emanator of Veracity. Oh my god, thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed today's stream. It's fun for sure. We'll have to continue the story next time. I will see if I can stream tomorrow. I'm not really sure because I normally don't stream on Fridays. But if not Friday, then probably at least like maybe once on like the weekend, like either Saturday or Sunday. I still haven't really decided. It depends on my schedule because like weekends change pretty quickly. But yeah, thank you again to everyone who joined today's stream. Hope you had a lot of fun. The next will either be the weekend or again on Tuesday. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my usual schedule at like 10 p.m. UTC plus 8. If you enjoyed my stream, please consider giving me a follow, and you're also feel free to join the Discord. You can get more announcements and stuff there. And we have like a small community, but we like post every day, so I guess it's fun. I like it there for obvious reasons. I enjoy it there. But yeah, so again, thanks for all the support. Yeah, we have to log into the story next stream for sure. I have to like actually pay attention because I feel like my brain just skipped through like majority of tonight. But it's okay, it was worth it. So yeah. 0 some progress, a tiny bit of progress, not completely 0. It's okay. I think it was pretty productive, all things considered. But yeah, thanks again. So I will see you guys again soon. Have a great rest of the day, everyone, and goodbye for now.